External Affairs Minister Dr. S Jaishankar has spoken up on China as well, specifically the constant interference that have come in from China. And the Foreign Minister has said, never an easy relationship with China. China always had its share of problems. No combat fatality on the border, however, since 1975. So he's referring right now, remember, clearly to a very difficult relationship that we've had with China, specifically with its interference. And despite co-commander military level talks, the situation on the border still remains precarious. Let's go across and listen into what the Foreign Affairs Minister said.
Pleasures of dealing with China is that they never quite tell you why they do things. So you often end up trying to figure it out, and it's always there's a certain ambiguity out there. What had happened, I was ambassador from 2009, immediately after the global financial crisis, till 2013. So I saw the change of guard in China, and then I came to the US after that. Now, it's never been an easy relationship. It's always had its share of problems. It's had a war in 1962. It's had military incidents after that. But after 1975, there's never been a loss, there's never been a combat fatality on the.
Bringing in now India Today's Foreign Affairs editor, Geeta Mohan, on the latest on this. Geeta, clearly with China, it's been a constant, complicated relationship that we have had, specifically with regard to 2020, 2019, when the whole Galwan issue had started. Do tell us what precisely are India's statements coming out right now, and amid Asian Games, when 3 of our players were also denied a visa.
Well, that's right, but this was a more broad-based response to India-China relations, where the External Affairs Minister of India spoke of the fact that there is naval presence and activity in the Indian Ocean when it comes to China, and that's certainly our areas of concern. There is also Chinese activity in building ports in Gwadar and Hambantota, and from an Indian point of view, he was saying that it's only reasonable that India prepares itself for a far greater Chinese presence in the region. Also reiterating that after 1975, there hasn't been a military combat fatality on the border, apart from Galwan, which was the first since 1975. So that in itself is a first. Recognizing that it's a difficult relationship, it's not a relationship that will mend itself very easily in coming times, but certainly one that both countries have to work towards.